Do you think then, David, we risk saying we are open, we're back in business, we're going to see more arrivals? What do you think?
Well, hardly. I mean, the fact that there's one bloke wandering about the Kimberleys is no reason to give...
Well, there were 15 Chinese who arrived and 40 who arrived the other day and another boat
is
before that.
It's hardly a reason, James, to give these kind of godlike powers to an immigration minister. And let's be clear what they're proposing. They're proposing, say, for example, a woman from Iran who's here with her kids may have felt a very real sense of being persecuted, fearing being persecuted by a brutal government, but has not had her case accepted by a very, very racist, one-sided immigration assessment system. James may not agree, but it is.
Most people say that. That our immigration
incredibly biased,
racist.
Incredibly unfair rules. She's had her asylum claim refused. She's now told by the Labor immigration minister, if you don't apply for a visa for you and your kids and go back to Iran and face jail and persecution, we're going to put you in jail for a year.
That's not at all
That is
what's
exactly
happening.
what the law says. And James, let me finish,
Sure.
because you also said people who have exhausted their avenues. There is no requirement for anyone to have exhausted any avenue. It's just anyone on a bridging visa. And we're talking tens and tens of thousands of people on bridging visas. There's another power to expand it to anybody. And to give the immigration minister the power to issue you with a direction. And if you don't do everything he says, you go to jail, mandatory minimum jail for 1 year.
But David, what
Actual
you said
people,
earlier...
godlike powers to people.
That the Australian
want to
government
do?
would send someone back to Iran knowing that they will face persecution.
They said Iran's on the list.
Iran is...
And Russia, that nice man, Mr. Putin. We're going to send political dissidents back to Russia, and if they don't go, put them in jail.
The point is the Australian government will not send someone back to a country where they know that person is going to be persecuted. We give those kind of people asylum. We're very generous in that. But where those avenues have been exhausted, where there's been found to be no evidence that this person is in danger, they get told to go back to their country. That's entirely reasonable. If someone lobbed at my house with no right to be there, I'd say out, and you would agree. This is just that on a national level.
Let's